So I am doing an event, and my first ever workshop. It's going to be a night sky photography workshop. But, well, let me preface it. Today is International Women's Day. And so I wanted to share it today because, unfortunately for the guys in the room, if there are any, I really have no idea who's on here right now. I can see, like, when somebody joins. Hi, Kim. Alex. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. Okay. So this event, unfortunately for the guys, is an all women's event. Just simply as a proof of concept, I really want to build community with other women, get more women outdoors, get more women into the night sky and into night sky photography. So since that is sort of like my, I wouldn't say it's my expertise because I'm not really an astrophotographer. I don't have the telescopes and stuff to do deep sky photography, but I think it's one of my strong suits, so I really want to be able to, I have so many girls, so many women come to me and be like, oh, I would really love to go with you on some of these excursions, especially when the Northern Lights hit California. People are like, oh, I want to learn how to do Milky Way photography, and I get that from a lot of women, so I just thought this would be a really fun experience, and I have one location in mind, although I have a notebook. This is my night sky notebook. I plan all kinds of trips in there. I have a whole bunch of different locations I want to do, so if this proof of concept works out, then it might be an annual thing or multiple trips per year. If this one goes well, for the guys in the room, we could do a co-ed version of this later in the summer. This event is going to be in May, and again, all women if you're new to the room. But a lot of photographers also charge thousands of dollars for these workshops. I'm not here trying to make money off of it, although maybe eventually it would be kind of cool. What I'm pricing this at is I'm going to be losing money on this. So it's really affordable, really cheap. The point is just to see if it works, and to see if I can even reach, now that my account's restricted, if I can even reach enough people to go. So don't feel like, oh my God, this is going to be so expensive and ridiculous. It's not. And I'm going to break that down kind of for you in this video, because I know it's a little unclear. So I've already, I should tell you first. This is going to be at Joshua Tree National Park. So with everything that's going on with the national parks, I kind of feel like it was important to pick a place that is federal land. I mean, most of the places I shoot are probably considered federal land or state parks. But if you were to try to go to Yosemite or something like that, you can't get camping reservations right now. I mean, it's already hard on a regular year. So this year it's way worse. But Joshua Tree is actually considered an official dark sky park. There's only so many parks that are like that in the U.S. and they're working. Dark Sky International is working to designate more cities, teach cities how they can become more dark sky friendly and get public lands, state lands like that to be dark sky parks. So Joshua Tree already is one, and it's the perfect location. I have already booked a whole slew of campsites right next to each other. And I've spoken with park rangers. I have questions that I needed to answer. So if you have questions, let me know. I'm already in contact, but for the most part, everything is good to go. What else? This is my first live, so I did not write a script for this. It might be kind of off the cuff here. Hi, Sean. Hi, a bunch of people joined. Cool. What else do we need to know? Okay, so I have this scheduled. I'm not going to put the actual site and maybe not even the exact days, like public online, because, you know, for safety reasons, like we're a group of women going out in the middle of nowhere, like, you know, I don't really want that publicized until maybe after. So, what else? I'm just too excited, and I didn't really like write this down. Hi, everybody who's just joining. So it is a photography workshop, and for the guys who had just joined, it's going to be all female, so you're probably gonna like leave my little live video, but I do, if this works out, I do want to do like a co-ed one, you know, doing these. Hi, Jess. Okay. Currently, okay, well, I think I can save it after, I'm not sure, but, you know, you might be able to watch it later. Yeah, so eventually I'd like to do other places. I have all kinds of places that I've saved and looked up for campsites all across the country. Well, mostly the Western United States, because, you know, that's where I'm at. I have, like, Oregon, all over California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona. And I actually was trying to collaborate on this with a really great astrophotographer. I love her. She's out of Arizona, but she may or may not be available. So she decided, hey, you know, just don't put me in the video, but if she can go, she'll go. So that's a cool part of the announcement. What else? Also, write any questions you guys have, because I'm like totally blanking on what I'm supposed to tell you. So if there's any questions, let me know. The event is going to be like centered around photography and night sky photography. I picked dates that were, first of all, went with my schedule, but for the most part, I was looking at stuff that would, we wouldn't have a full moon. You can't really shoot the Milky Way with a full moon. And actually most of the days that I have booked, the moon will actually set before the Milky Way, the galactic center is visible. So it's like the perfect timing for shooting. We may even have like a nice crescent moon in like the evening sky we can photograph. Moon is my favorite. So on top of that, I also want to make it centered around getting women outdoors and going camping and just, you know, hiking, getting used to things. I'd have booked it in June or July, but, you know, Joshua Tree is in the middle of the desert in California. It is 100 degrees at least. And while I love that weather, a lot of people won't. So it's going to be in May. And let's see, photography, outdoors. What else? I have a flyer. So currently there's already a link in my bio for the sign-up sheet, and it's not like a total commitment. So if you sign it, if you go through and fill it out, it's not like, yeah, I commit to going. There's no like payment portal on there or anything like that. It's just simply to gather information on who's interested and, you know, see your preferences for certain things. And then like after I get everybody, I can send like the specific information. Like I said, I didn't want to go public with the dates or anything, or the location, because, you know, people be creepy. So, oh my God, I'm so scatterbrained. Hi, everyone who just joined. So another part of it is I want it to be, there are some activities I have in mind. I don't know all of you, but I used to be a personal trainer, and I'm still certified. I love yoga, so we could do like sunrise or sunset yoga. I think there's some like cleanup programs that we can do if we want to contribute to national parks. So I want it to be kind of like, you know, we're going to be shooting at night. What are we going to do during the day? There's some great hikes. Where the location that I picked for the campground has like really cool hikes nearby. So I'm excited about that. And then on top of that, I booked 5 nights, but I'm assuming that's not going to work for a lot of people. So I can modify the reservation down to 3 nights. If that's the majority preference. But I do want to do the last day. It's an extra cost, obviously, for obvious reasons. But the last day I want to do, after we all pack up, we go to Palm Springs, and there's several like hot springs there, like spas. And I've actually been to one of them. It was really affordable, and then I would include all that in the total cost of the trip. So we would do a spa day. It'd be great to like shower after several days in the desert. Like camping in the desert, you get kind of dirty. So like we would shower, we use the hot springs, saunas, all that. And then we do like a farewell dinner. So that's an additional. So basically if you just want to come and do the camping and the photography, fine. But then like the final day we would do this like cool like girls' day. I'm super excited about that. Let me know in the messages in the comments, or when you fill out the form, it also asks for your preference on that too. I try to cover all the bases. So food preferences. Hi everybody who joined. Hi Bob. Right, Alex? Yeah, that was, I hate to say it, but it's like the best part. It was like spa day. Even though it's like not the point of the trip. So, God, I'm like talking a mile a minute. What else? I have a flyer, so I will either post that separately, or if I can like make it the like cover of this video at the end, like I'll do that. Yeah. Oh my God, what else? I swear I had like a million things to tell you guys. And in a live video, I was so nervous to do this because this is like totally not me. It's kind of like doing a Zoom presentation and nobody has their cameras on and I'm the only one. I feel like I'm talking to myself, if that makes sense. It feels so stupid. Which is why I didn't want to do it. But then at the same time, I'm like, some of you guys have never even seen me talk. What else? Any questions? Don't be shy. It could be about something unrelated. Doesn't have to be about the trip. So for those who joined like late, you probably like, what the hell's going on? I'm doing my very first photography workshop. It's gonna be night sky photography. It's gonna be in Joshua Tree National Park in May, and unfortunately for some of you, it's only gonna be for the ladies. Just because I do want to get more women involved, being outdoors and getting involved with night sky photography. I have a lot of people ask me about it, so. But I'm totally up for doing other events. I try to, like, I invite people all the time. Every now and then people can come, but for the most part, it's like, it's a lone wolf life. Just going out at night. And by the way, I am like deathly terrified of mountain lions. I know Kim, actually Alex, oh my God. My friend who's on here, we went to Joshua Tree a couple years ago. And oh my God, should I tell the story? Tell me if you don't want me to tell the story. I'm really scared of mountain lions, and that area is like one of the only places that I've seen 2 mountain lions in my life. Okay, I don't know if that's a yes or no. And so when I'm like out shooting at night, I will just be like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And I'll be like looking for mountain lions. It's like a irrational fear, but like it's rational, all right? Like it's justified. They exist. And actually up here, like in Tahoe, in the Tahoe, like El Dorado Forest, they've had instances now where the cougars are hunting in groups or in pairs. And I'm like, oh my God, they're evolving just so they can kill me. Okay, so my girlfriend and I went to, Alex, she and I went to Joshua Tree a couple years ago. And we went to a couple different sites to shoot. So fun. Actually, the picture in my flyer that my flyer is totally like, I like colorized it. I put way too many like icons on it. It's basically like a, what do you call it? Why can't I think of her name? Lisa Frank. It's basically like a Lisa Frank poster. But the picture itself we took in Joshua Tree. So we were hiking down this like trail. It was like a downhill into this valley. I think it's the section of the park is called Cottonwood. It's got these big cottonwood trees. And Okay, we definitely heard something. Like, it was like a really loud noise. And we're just like standing there looking around. And we ended up running back to the car. I've got like the tripod, all the gear, and like we're like running for our lives. And then the next day, we went back there. And you walk into the cottonwood trees. Like, there's like, I don't know. It's like, have you ever seen banana trees where they're like enclosed? And I don't know. So you go in there and there's like dead carcasses. Like, it's definitely like a den for mountain lions. I'm like 100% convinced. And so, oh my God. And the noise and like the movement came from like up in a tree. So, just a fair warning, there are mountain lions. There are coyotes. I grew up camping in this area every summer. In fact, it was a really hard decision, to choose the location. I thought about doing, so aside from Joshua Tree, there is a place called the Painted Canyon, and Painted Desert, Painted Canyon. And my grandpa, I don't know if any of you guys, I don't know who bought my book. I actually have one here. My book. Okay. In there, I talk about my grandpa because he's the best. And he took us, me and my brothers, he took us camping every year to the Painted Desert. And there's just like so many memories and stories there for me. And he grew up there. He grew up in Indio there before it was ever developed. He grew up on a farm. And there's a place there, if you ever go, there's a place called Ladder Canyon. Sorry. Excuse me. And he was actually, him and his family were the ones that like first like built the ladders to go through there. So I'm positive they've been like rebuilt or replaced, but it's basically like kind of like some slot canyons and like little rooms, and then there's like ladders that they built to like just like, you know, rudimentary like wooden ladders to like get up to the next like spot, and then you can hike for miles and all that. So that was like a really like good contender for this, and maybe, you know, maybe this year, maybe next year we'll do it. But I just love sharing that place with people. It's like, it's one of the most meaningful like places in my whole life. So I'm used to camping in the desert, not so much in the mountains, even though now I live near all the Sierras. So I'm used to it. There are foxes, there are bats, there are scorpions. But the idea, I'm not trying to scare you guys. So like, you know, a lot of people are scared of that stuff, rattlesnakes, all that. But I just want you to know that I've done it my whole life. It's cool. It's safe. I prefer it. Bears are a lot scarier because if they come to your campsite, just trust me on that one. I've never seen a bear, but I think bears are more scary. I just have this like irrational big cat fear. Part of that stems from Jumanji. So when I was little, like the Jumanji movie, I don't know, I must have been like 4 or 5 when that movie came out, but like when the lion comes out on the piano, like that's just like I had nightmares about that into adulthood. Okay. I'm rambling. Okay. Photography workshop, camping trip, future potential. What else? Any questions? Please, somebody like say something, because I feel like I'm just talking to myself. This is actually kind of cool. You know, and the more people who sign up, my grandpa taught me one thing. Mountain lions will not attack you if you are in groups. So the more people who sign up, the safer we are. So that's like, oh, that's my selling point. Yes, I'm super stoked. Shit. I'm not very professional. Sorry, I was super cash. Hi, more people joining. Okay, so for those who are joining, actually it's only been like 1 person in the past few minutes, so. Photography workshop. It's going to be all women photography workshop in Joshua Tree National Park. That's in Southern California. If you want me to elaborate on the details you missed, let me know in the comments and I will recap. Is anybody interested, besides Alex, is anybody interested in the spa day? There's only one right answer to that question. Okay, well, I feel like I'm just staring at myself and at your comments, which are few. Come on, guys. It's so awkward for me to do this. Kim, are you still here? I need your commitment. I'm scrolling through, so if my face is all slack-jawed, I'm sorry. I didn't figure that many people would see this. Last year, I know some of you, the people who know me personally, they know that my Instagram's been restricted. So last year, it's been like 7 months. And so like I get like no views, no like engagement anymore. Almost thought about just getting off social media altogether, but it's kind of like an active portfolio at this point. Hi. I still have hope that it'll be restored. I really didn't expect a lot of people to come on, but I'm gonna probably be sending this event out through like email and text to people and be like, you know, if you're a guy and you know women who might want to do this, forward it to them, send them to my profile because the link for the sign up is there. The sooner I get those forms filled out, the sooner I can, you know, put the whole plan, like concrete it all. So get those filled out. Super easy, no like extremely personal questions. Actually, that's not true. I ask you for your hiking experience. Like that's kind of embarrassing. Like, what's your level of fitness? No wrong answers there. I'm totally fine like doing like baby hikes. I had a girlfriend invite me backpacking this year, and I'm like, girl, I don't know. Like, I bought a backpack, like a overnight, like, you know, couple days size backpack years ago, and I've never used it. And I'm 35 now. I got like some hip problems. I'm getting old. So if you guys want to do like some chill hikes, like totally cool with me. Okay. I could probably write back to that later. I don't, that is a little off topic, but welcome. I don't know. Tell me, should I end this? Is this over? Like, I don't know how to do this. Who's still on? They're like, they really should give you like a head count. Like, oh, there's this many people in here. Are you guys able to see that? Okay, well, let's call it a day. There's only so much of my face you guys want to see. If you think of something later, text me, DM me. Actually, the form has my cell phone number on it, so that's kind of sketch, but text me, I don't care. I get like 100 calls and texts a day from like spam shit, so honestly, the internet has my phone number, I guess, so. Yeah. Fun, I'm so excited. Also, if you have like ideas of places you might want to go or might want me to come, I'm totally down. I'm totally down for going international. My funds are limited at this time, but can make it happen. YOLO. All right. Again, link in bio. I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining the video. It was super awkward for me. And I will see you in the desert. All right. Bye, guys. Let's see if I know how to shut this off.